Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Tales of Monkey Island for more point-and-click adventure game action. We are right back where we left off in this little jungle clearing where we've just picked up LeChuck's belt buckle and a dead seagull feather, which was pretty grim. We're going to carry on trying to reduce the size of Esponja Grande in this one. I'm not really sure what we've got to do, but we're going to go back to all the areas now that we've got Guybrush his body back. So we're going to crack straight on. Also, apologies if I cough a little bit in this video. Oh.
Get back here, Threepwood.
I've got a little bit of a cough.
I was just on my way out.
Well, let me help you.
How did he get here?
Thank you.
That actually scared the life out of me. Well, that was where we wanted to go anyway. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a cough, like a tickly cough. It's very irritating. So I've got my honey and lemon here, because, you know, I'm an adult and that's the type of thing adults drink when they have a cough. But yeah, if I start coughing and stuff, you know, you have to excuse me. Let's crack on. Was there a tear in Thieves' Den? Or a rip in Thieves' Den? I can't actually remember. We're just going to go here and see what happens, really. We're going to have to revisit all the areas, see if there's anything we can now pick up now that we're no longer a ghost. There wasn't. Okay, so I think we tried talking to him since we got our body back, didn't we? Let's try it again, just in case.
Excuse me.
What is it, friend?
No.
Well, keep up the good work.
Oh, I am, friend.
Good, you do that. Right, nothing here then. So we're just going to have to go through all the areas again, I guess.
Come back soon, friend.
See if there's anything we missed. There was one in the sword fight area, wasn't there? And of course there's one in the gateway area as well. This is the one that takes us to Club 41, isn't it? So let's go through this one. Maybe there's some stuff in Club 41 we can pick up now. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this final episode, actually. I thought it was going to end a lot sooner than it has, so it's always nice when you get to do a bit extra. What's this? Barrel of Banang. What the hell is Banang? And why are we going all this way to get to it? Apparently we're going the long way. We're going the very long way. Why has he done that?
It's like grog for monkeys, and a leading cause of simian diabetes.
Sorry. Do we have anything that we can collect that with? Not really. What's this? Oh, there's grog here.
A keg of grog. If not carefully stored, it'll go skunky. Not that anyone would taste the difference.
Probably not, no. Right, Jacques the monkey is up
it's
here.
Jacques the monkey. Hey, little guy. Huh. I wonder why his eyes are all funky again.
Because of the rip. It's all involved. It's all like interlinked somehow.
I'm Murray, the demonic candelabra. Tremble before my wax-caked forehead.
Wax-caked forehead.
Kinda missed that guy. Kinda.
Kinda, yeah. Not really, though. Can we use this to, like, collect up some grog or something? I feel like we need to get some. No, obviously not. Can we go in the bathroom or anything?
I don't need to use the facilities right now.
Nope. What's that? Hanging up there. Blindfold.
How come there's only one of these? I thought all probationary members had to wear blindfolds.
Probationary members? There are no probationary members here.
But your
What do you
bouncer
mean?
said...
Oh, that rock rib. Always good for a laugh.
Who the hell's Rock Rib? Oh, we did pick that up, though. And now it's white for some reason instead of yellow.
A blindfold. Ingeniously designed to inhibit one's ability to see.
Right, okay. This could be the most we've ever had in our invent in this game. Let's see what Grindstump has to say now.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back.
If you say so. So we can go back to jail. That is a possibility. Let's not do that yet. Let's see if there's anything else to interact with in here. There's this picture.
Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty...
Well, we're alive again now. Kindling.
Hyper-flammable mourner's kindling.
Right.
Barrel-aged
Root beer. We can't really do an awful lot with. There's something about the... really? Go away, LeChuck.
Hide from me, Threepwood.
I wasn't hiding.
This reminds me a lot of, well, Monkey Island 2 and Curse of Monkey Island as well. Like the little roller coaster thing in Curse and the bit in the catacombs in Monkey Island 2 where you had to keep avoiding him and he would just keep popping up constantly, being really annoying. I mean, I just wanted to examine the thing above the door, to be honest with you.
Hold on, Threepwood. LeChuck may still be out there somewhere, waiting to skewer us all. Until this
maybe.
crisis blows over, the only safe places on Flotsam Island are my club and my jails.
Right. Take us to the jail then.
Hey, WP.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back.
You didn't have it in the first place. Take me to the jail.
Take me to jail.
For what?
For kidnapping my own body.
Good enough. Let's go.
We can always get out of jail using the tunnel, can't we? So. Oh, Bug Eye's gone. Where the hell did he go? Right, there's this
No thanks.
big old
it's
thing
completely
here.
flavorless and not spirit gum. Oh, and it's already been in someone else's mouth.
That's true. And we don't want any of this.
Gum, so no, I will not be chewing any more pre-malthified gum.
That's a good idea. Sorry, I was having a drink there. Thought he was going to talk for
Guess I'll
longer.
head back to the bar.
Right, so this takes us to the bar. Where the hell do we come out? Please tell me it's not the toilet.
How about a
God,
towel,
it is.
sir?
Thanks. Back in my regular digs, only slightly worse for wear, considering.
Do we, like, go through the sewers or something? I mean, do sewers even exist in this time? I mean, sewers in this country were a Victorian thing, so I'm guessing no. Not a proper sewage system, anyway. Don't want to think about it, really. Let's head down the stairs. So he didn't have any answers for us. Can we potentially go to Gateway, then? Or maybe we can talk to Galeb. Voodoo Lady said we had to talk to people to get the answers we needed. Of how to shrink the sponge. I've got a little bit of an idea, but I want to see if the game's going to point me in the right direction. Galeb,
Galeb.
any ideas, man?
Hello again, Dry Rub.
It's Guybrush.
Guybrush.
That's
Dry
what
rub.
I said.
How did you say I could close the rips?
How did you say I could close the rips in the Crossroads?
If you sacrifice your last shred of life in the main tear, that should do it. But like I said, then you'd be stuck on this side.
Yeah, we're not
for
gonna
good,
do that.
And LeChuck would be free to do what he wants on the other.
Definitely not doing that. Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Oh, I don't know. Just wandering, I guess. I thought I heard my dog over here. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, can you help me reverse this spell? That's what
Can
we
you
want.
help me reverse this spell? You said you were a connoisseur of the occult, right?
Feast of
He
the
might have just been
senses.
lying.
Trying to watch your figure, eh, Porky?
What? No, it's not for me, obviously. It's for...
Don't worry, Carnivorous Wood.
Oh, come on. That doesn't even
Carnivorous
sound like
wood.
Threepwood.
Losing weight is easy if you follow a strict diet. Here, try this.
No, I don't need a diet. Never mind. Diet of the senses. Like a
Diet of
sponge,
the senses.
You are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. The smallest
Oh.
mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. A light touch for an appetizer. Stay true and thrive. A delicate feather plucked from a bird half alive.
Oh, I think
Your
we have a
sixth
lot of
sense
this
is loaded
stuff.
with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor.
Okay. So it's like the feast of the senses that we did before, but we've got to like almost do a diet for it. It's quite funny. So the sight thing, block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. We literally just picked up a blindfold, so I'm guessing it's that. The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word, a sound so petite it's barely heard. I'm not overly sure about that one. Something small. Okay, light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive, a delicate feather plucked from a bird half alive. We picked that up when we spoke to the Voodoo Lady seagull thing. I'm guessing that's that feather. The sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. That's got to be the belt buckle that we picked up from LeChuck's chest. Fight the smell of the after dinner treat. Eliminate odour and the urge to eat. Urge to eat. I'm not sure about that one. To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavour. Find a taste so bland, there's nothing to savour. I wonder if that's that gum. The gum stalactite thing. So I'm thinking we've got some of this. Let's try going through this tear then and see if there's anything through here we can use. Because we've been through all the other ones, but it looks like we might have most of what we need. Right. Where did Winslow go? Oh yeah, there's this deodorant.
Old Brute, the pirate alternative to bathing. This might help stave off that fresh corpse smell I'm starting to notice.
I bet that's the thing we need.
Diet of the senses.
Fight the smell, eliminate odour. I bet it's that. Let's have a look.
Old Brute deodorant. Bonsoir, stinky pits.
I bet it's going to be that. Can we go under the water, by the way? We can, because there are a couple of bits and pieces down here, weren't there, that we couldn't collect. I mean, we can hold our breath for 10 minutes, we know that much. Right, so there's the helmet. Can we pick that up?
Dakava's helmet found its way out of the manatee in one piece. I wonder if Dakava was so lucky.
Doesn't look like it. We've got this fishnet. Can we get that?
Fishnet woven of the finest meshes.
We can. Okay, so we're going to need to do something with that. What about these
Reminders of
bones?
why blind dates are a really bad idea.
Well, yeah. Right.
Yep, this was the home of La Esponja Grande.
Okay. What's this love letter? Oh, that was the one we dropped down, wasn't it? For... Anemone. Right, can we do anything with seaweed? No. Anything with the shells?
I always felt like selling seashells by the seashore was folly. I mean, head inland, far away from where I can find them for free.
Right. Can we talk to Anemone now?
Hello?
Winslow is leading an attack on LeChuck.
I just thought you'd like to know that Van Winslow is leading an attack on LeChuck as we speak.
Oh, so valiant. I await his triumphant return.
Why so cowardly? I'm trying to put together a voodoo spell.
I'm trying to put together a voodoo spell to...
You get away from me with that voodoo stuff. What if LeChuck can sense it and it leads him right here?
I don't think it works that way.
Well, I'm playing it safe anyway.
Okay, fair enough. What did Winslow's note say?
What did Winslow's note say?
It was a lovely haiku. That man can say so much with such few words.
I've always found him a bit long-winded.
Only his ability to hold his breath.
Ugh.
Okay, I'll be back later. We'll skip over that. Some of the things we're finding out about Winslow and Anemone are just disturbing. I don't want to think about it.
The Howler
That's not how we leave, is
forever
it?
committed to the salty depths.
So we got a fishnet now as well. I'm not really sure what that's going to be for. Unless we can use that to catch those little parrots. Maybe we can. Right, let's go through here. So I feel like we've got... LeChuck didn't attack us in that one. That was kind of weird. Let's look in our invent then. So we've got... I'm guessing the first one... Wait, let's recap.
Diet of the senses. Like a sponge,
Sight.
you're bloated in your hip...
Yeah, okay, Guybrush, I don't need you to read it. Shut up, Guybrush. Right, so we've got that for the first bit. The second one is a sound. We don't know what that one is yet. We've got the feather. We've got the belt buckle. We've got, I'm guessing, the deodorant. And maybe that last one is going to be that chewing gum. We don't have any of it here, though. So we've got... What, 4 out of the 6? We're actually doing pretty well. Accidentally, it turns out. Let's go and try and get those parrots, then. See if they're going to help us with anything. Where were they? Treasure hunt, wasn't it? Let's get to treasure hunt. Wonder if we can use the fishing net to catch them. Because it was always a case of we couldn't reach, wasn't it? So maybe we've got to use the fishing net. Right, let's dig them up again.
Okay, I guess.
Oh, I wonder if they're the sound.
Stupid cursed whispery parrot.
The little sound. They're small and they make a sound. Maybe I'm being too literal there. Let's see. Right. Let's see if we can grab them. We can!
Now I gotcha, tiny little parrots. Oh, they're like tiny annoying golden mosquitoes.
They're literally just Guybrush. Can we put these into this jar? Yeah, we can. Right, that was my theory from a while back.
I need to keep you in a more contained space than my jacket pockets.
So I think we've got everything now. Because these guys...
They're so cute! I can barely hear their tiny voices.
Yeah, the tiny voices, that's going to be the sound, isn't it?
Mighty pirate.
So all we've got to find out now then is the taste, which, I mean, I can't think of anything else it could be. A bland taste. It's got to be that gum, hasn't it? But the question is, how are we going to get it? Because it says it about it being a tasteless gum. Do we have anything that can sort of cut it down? We have our hook, but I think I tried that before and he didn't want to collect it. Said about the hook, not wanting to put the hook in that. So I'm not really sure. Anyway, let's go back to the jail if we can and try and get some.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back.
Okay, now we can talk to him about
I need to
it.
shrink La Esponja Grande with this voodoo spell. Seen any of these items around?
I outgrew scavenger hunts long ago.
And normal-sized pants, apparently.
Hey, I have a smashing idea. You're in a bar that's literally built out of random sea flotsam. Maybe you should take a look around.
God, rude much. Meant to be polite to your customers. Right, take me to the jail.
I surrender. Take me to jail.
You got it.
Make it snappy. Right. Entirely flavourless. It's got to be this.
So bland, there is nothing to savor. This ABC gum should fit the bill.
Right, there we go. I think we've got it all. So I guess the reason we couldn't collect it before was purely because we hadn't got the menu for the diet of the senses. Right, so I mean, LeChuck's not showing up here either. Maybe it's only if you stay in a place for too long. Similar to Monkey Island 2 and 3. So let's head down. Is it a case of just using the things on the sponge then? I guess we just go for the order. So the first one was the... what was it? I keep pressing square because that's the button to open the invent in Back to the Future, the game. But of course it's triangle on this one. And on Back to the Future I keep pressing triangle instead of square. Right.
Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out
right,
the
it seems
sight
to be
with
working.
a cover for your eyes. This blindfold ought to do the trick.
Is it on there or? I can't see it. What's the deal with this tree? That's like never done anything. Right, what's the next course?
Diet of the senses. Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so
Right, so I'm
deep
guessing
it
it's
is
the
barely
parrots
heard.
next.
A light touch for an appetizer. Stay true and thrive. A delicate feather plucked from a bird half alive. Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt.
Okay, so it's
Fight
parrots.
the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor.
I'm just
and the
gonna write
urge
this
to
down.
Eat. To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor.
Right, so it's parrot. Then it's so it's the parrots. Then it's the feather. I just don't want to have to keep opening this back up. Then it's the belt buckle. I'm actually writing this down in a text to my brother, but I'm not going to send it. So hopefully I don't accidentally click send on this, because he's going to text you back saying, why the hell have you sent me a random collection of words? Right, then it's deodorant, I'm guessing. Deodorant, and then the gum. Yeah, I mean, if I accidentally sent this, I would just send him a text saying, parrot, feather, belt buckle, deodorant, gum, and he would write back saying, what the hell are you talking about? So, let's not send that. Let's try putting these parrots on here.
Mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. Bon voyage, my barely audible buddies.
I mean, that parrot came in super handy throughout this whole game, hasn't it, really? It's been used over and over again. Right, parrot's done. Feather.
A light touch for an appetizer. Stay true and thrive. A delicate feather plucked from a bird half alive.
Okay. And then next up is the belt buckle.
That doesn't need to be charmed.
Oh.
Apparently it's a voodoo charm that helped make people trust LeChuck when he was human. Never fooled me though. Nope. Not me. Never fooled for even 1 minute.
Yeah, right. So perhaps we put that on last then. Let's try the deodorant then. Or maybe we've got to do something to it.
Eliminate odor.
Although it's the sixth sense, so maybe it goes sixth.
Active pirate. And sponges.
Nice. I thought it might get steadily smaller for everyone you put on, but it's not. That's a shame, really. It'd be cool if it got smaller and smaller.
Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor. Here you go, sponge. Chew on this for a while.
I wonder if it's going to actually go back to the tiny little sponge we got from the cave. Right, let's try this then.
That doesn't need to be charmed.
Ooh, we need to do something else. I thought that was it. Let's have a look again.
Diet of the senses.
Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. A secret. I bet that's that secret box. In the thieves' den. What do we reckon? Let's try it. Because that box has been there bugging me the whole time.
Welcome back, friend.
I wonder if we've got to put the belt buckle with that or something. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like an obvious pattern, but let's try it.
That doesn't need to be charmed.
No.
So it turns out that I actually need a secret to shrink a giant voodoo sponge.
Can I take it?
No, you can't even steal it. It has to be shared with you.
Shared?
Okay. Share it with me.
I don't know, friend. You don't seem like the kind of person I can trust with a secret like this.
Sure I am. I still haven't told anyone that Elaine waxes her upper lip. Oh,
But you're a thief, friend. Everyone knows you can't trust a thief.
Huh. How do we prove to him that we can be trusted? Can we just nick it?
There's something,
Ooh, where?
Can we just take it?
No.
Why,
Secrets
I don't
aren't meant to
see
be
anything
stolen.
over here.
Okay. How do we...
Are you sure you meant behind me?
Definitely did.
doesn't need to be charmed.
No. Okay then.
If I try
So we can't do that. Interesting. And actually, that makes it time. Because we're out of time for this one. So...
But then I'm turning around.
There's a little more to it than I thought there was. We've got to figure out the sixth sense bit. But we'll have to do that in the next one.
Why, I don't see anything.
And I'm not really sure what we've got to do. I'm going to have a really good think about this between episodes and see what we could possibly have to do. So, as always guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click on that like button. It really does help the channel to grow, so I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you're new, or just haven't already done so.
Okay, I'm going to keep
And I'll
looking
see you
for
all
just a
next
little
time.
bit longer.